This picture right here represents boxing perfectly. There's so many different ways you can take this just from this photograph right here. This perfectly represents boxing. Okay? Here you got two guys, both young, both in their 20s. Same amount of fights. Worlds apart. Worlds apart. Okay? You got Jaron Ennis, somebody that people like to champion. And then you got Devin Haney, somebody that people don't like to give his credit. You know, basically he gets hated on. What is the difference between the two? I mean, we could just talk about the obvious. The accomplishments that has been done. Devin Haney shows you what can be done. This is why I have to revisit this. See, because this is what really is the problem with people who go out here and get shit done. This is really the problem. They want to jump behind people like Jaron Boots Ennis, who's been out here pump faking, him and his pops, and nobody can say that anybody's lying on him. The evidence is out here. He's been out here pump faking, out here using Terrence Crawford's name. And then you got Devin Haney. Now, he say he can't get no fights. It was the same thing with Devin Haney. Devin Haney seized and took his opportunities and he flipped his situation into where he's at right now. It's the same thing Jaron Boots Ennis can do if he chooses to be the real McCoy instead of actually embracing the email champion thing. So this shows you what can be done. This shows you ain't nobody dogging or talking about Jaron. You can see what he's doing and you can see where he's going. And like I say, he's too far along not to have a stiff fight. And if he's going this long without having a stiff fight, there is a reason for it. And now you can see. Okay? A Devin Haney opportunity was him going to Australia. On the flip side, what would have been Jaron Boots Ennis? Same scenario. It'd have been skipping Showtime, going over there to Black Prime or whatever and getting that Crawford fight. Devin would have did it. It's the same thing. No money, this, that, and the third. He knew what was at stake. It's the same thing Jaron Boots Ennis can do. Haven't done it. But look who they like to champion and look who they like to hate on. Is that not a perfect representation of boxing? And this is the problem. Y'all hate on the people who actually do shit. Ain't nobody said it in boxing, but this is basically the meat and potatoes of it. You guys hate on people who actually do shit. Therefore, we get people who don't want to do shit, hence a Gervonta Tank Davis. And then y'all complain when they don't do shit. Now, since we brought up Tank, let's pivot and let's bring in a whole nother element. Okay? Now, Devin Haney has got to the point where now it's no longer a laughing matter that you're not fighting Devin Haney. There's no more I'm too high up on my heel talk to look at you or entertain a fight with you kind of talk no more. See, now Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis is eye to eye. You can't ignore him. You can't say he can't do this. You can't say it's not a good fight. You can't say people is not interested. You can't say none of that stuff. Okay? So now Devin Haney has legitimately put pressure on Team Davis. Legitimately. If Devin Haney could talk shit, if his skullduggery game was top notch, oh my God, what he could do. But I bring Devin Haney up to say this. If Devin Haney is the one that's hated on, and you got Gervonta Tank Davis, and he's also a person that's hated on, but understandably because he don't do anything, why is Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis hated on the same playing field? That doesn't make no sense. Like I said, it's a lot of elements that's wrong with boxing. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.